Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial of the MongoDBs. Today we are going to learn about the implementing one-to-one relationship using the Mongoose using the link approach. So we are going to learn about the one-to-one relationship using the MongoDB, right? So those who haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe my channel, and if you like the video, please do like, share and comment on my video. So let's get started. So first of all, we are going to create a new project. So I will go to my directory. So here we go with the node.js tutorial. So I will create a new project in pm. So make directory first. So relate mongoose relationship. Okay, cd mongoose relationships. So here we are going to add npm init -y to create a package.json file. Okay, now we are going to create. Now let's open this code in VS Code. Okay, so here we have that one. Okay, so first of all we have to install the mongoose. So let's install the mongoose first. This is done. Next we have to create a file db.js. So let's create the db.js file. Okay, so here we have to go with the mongo restart also at the same moment. So let me restart also. Okay, so the next step is we have to create a db.js file. So let's go and create the db.js file. So this is created for the database connection. So here we have the connection file. Okay, so this is connection file that we have created for the connection with the MongoDB. Next step, we have to create two separate schema files for the user and the profile, because first one is user where we have the user data, then we have the profile data. Okay, so in the users, let's create the user.js file. So I will explain. So here we have to create the user.js file. Okay, so this is the user.js file. So where we have the username, email and the profile id. Okay, so where we have the profile linked id, that is user references user profile. Okay, so here we have the linking. You can see that references user profile. Okay, in user we have the reference of the user profile. So let's create the new one that is called user.js profile.js. Okay, where we have the profile. So here we go with the profile schema. In the profile, what we have the first name, last name and the age. So you can add another fields here also. Okay, so this is profile which is going to be linked with the user. Okay, so next step we have to follow is we have to create the app.js file. So let's create the app.js file and put all the code here. Okay, now we have to create, add the express npm I express. Okay, so now we have to run node app.js. Okay, so this user is created and linked. Let's see in the database also. I will explain the app.js. Okay, so don't worry about that one. So here we have the MyDB. So we have a collection, we have a users. You can see we have the users. Okay, and here we have the profile ID, and here we have the user profiles. Okay, we have a John Doe, and this is the object ID 119, and which is going to be linked in the here 119 profile id. Okay, which we are doing right now. Okay, so you can see that there is a relationship, right? So one to one, so user has only one profile which is one to one. So you can see that the user profile is like first name last name, and the user that we have created, that is username and the email, because this is unique for the user, right? And the profile we have linked, so this is one-to-one relationship. Okay, so let's check if I want to data of that profile, so how we are going to get this one. Okay, so we have created the API. Okay, so API user, so let me go to the Postman. We have to pass the username. Let's see what we are receiving. Localhost, we will add the localhost 3000 and API slash is the endpoint user. We have to add the username. I think Rajnikant underscore 90 is the username. Let's see what we are receiving. So here you can see that the profile ID is automatically linked over here. You will get the profile data at the same moment also. Okay, this is the benefit of that relationship, right? Okay, so this is for getting the using the username and API endpoint to fetch the user by their username. Okay, there is another API that we have, API endpoint to fetch a user along with the LinkedIn linked profile. Okay, so if I go just add the profile and see the results, I think the same result here with the linked profile. Okay, so this is how we are able to get the data of the user with their user profile link. Okay, so let's dive into the app.js file, what we have exactly written over here. Okay, so let's go step by step. So first we have the express, then we have a user schema, you can see that. Okay, then we have a user profile schema. Okay, then we have a using the const app express, then port, which port we are using. First we have created a new profile. Okay, the first name, last name and the age, because this is that one. Okay, so first we create the new profile with the user profile model. Okay, the first name, last name and the age. Next we are trying to save this one, new profile dot save. Then when the data is saved of first name, last name and age, it return the ID. Okay, the last ID or last inserted ID. Okay, so when we create the user with the username and the email, so we are getting this save profile underscore ID, the last insert ID, and we are going to save this into the profile ID. Okay, and return the new user save. Okay, if the user is saved, then user is inserted will print. You can see that the user is inserted is print. Okay, and if not, then it will show the error. Okay, and here we are using the app.use.express json. So here we are creating the two APIs where we are using the username to fetch the data. So we were getting the params username. We check user.find one with the username. If record is with profile ID, we populate the with the profile ID, right? If not, it will show the user not found. Else it will else it will show that user in error catch block. You can see that the error fetching the user. Okay, the same, I think the same thing is over here, so you can skip that one. Okay, and after that you have to listen that app. Okay, so sometimes like if you are just in the recent in the scenarios, like you can see, so sometimes you want the data linked with the profile at the same time. Okay, whatever they have the relations, you want to pull all the data, right? So this is the best way that you can use the one-to-one relationship. Else you are just first you are getting the profile data. If you are getting the ID, then you are fetching the data from the profile, which is not good. Okay, so you can use the relationships here like this. You can pass the reference of that one, and similarly you can populate with the profile ID, and you will get the data of the user and the user profile at the same time. And you can like map anywhere you can, if you want to use anywhere to this like variables, or where you want to show any of your views part or node.js application, right? So this is how we are able to implement one-to-one relationships. Okay, it's the main thing that we have implemented, that is the in the users profile. Here you can see that users. Here you are, we have a reference. By this reference you are able to link that one. Okay, so make sure whenever you are creating this one, make sure the reference is there of that this one. Okay, so basically we are using the user profile. Okay, and the type is mongoose schema type object id. So this is how we are getting the data like this. Okay, with the profile id and with their id, first name and the age. Okay, so this is how we are going to implement the one-to-one relationship in the mongoose. So any doubt, any query in that, do let me know in the comment section. And the next we are going to learn about the one-to-one is done, then one-to-many and many-to-one. We are, these relationships are pending, so we are going to learn in the coming videos. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to like, share and comment on my video. Have a nice day.